Yellowstone National Park is the heartbeat of the Greater Yellowstone Ecosystem. But Yellowstone National Park itself, as large as it is, at roughly 2.2 million acres in size, it's approximately 3,472 square miles, larger than the states of Rhode Island and Delaware combined, is not an intact ecosystem in and of itself. The Greater Yellowstone Ecosystem, or the Greater Yellowstone area, what we love to call Yellowstone country, which includes countless communities, 6 national forests, portions of 3 states, 2 national parks, adds up to over 18 million acres. And that's what really makes this region so unique. Yellowstone National Park in and of itself means very little without the land surrounding Yellowstone. It certainly is the lifeblood of the region, but with grizzly bears, bison, wolves, with everything that makes this place so unique, Yellowstone National Park can't support a viable population of those animals. So, for instance, with the grizzly bear, an adult male grizzly bear can have an average home range of between 800 and 2,000 square miles.
The highlight of each spring in Yellowstone country is to see a mother grizzly emerge from her winter's den with her playful cub in tow.
The grizzly bear, which I think really speaks to the wild heart of Yellowstone. I personally, as a former bear education ranger in Yellowstone, don't believe there's a more authentic representation of wildness in the lower 48 than the grizzly. And they've been reduced to less than 2% of their historic range in the lower 48. Where there was once upwards of 50,000 grizzly bears in the 1800s, there's approximately 14 to 1,500 left in the lower 48. And they reside, for the most part, in 2 distinct populations: the Northern Continental Divide ecosystem up outside of Glacier National Park and the Greater Yellowstone ecosystem. So this place is truly remarkable. It's home to one of the last genetically pure, continually free-ranging wild bison population. The story of the bison here is one that is treasured by people from all throughout the West and all over the globe. To go out there and see on a day like today in June, with you have all the succulence and fecundity returning to the ecosystem, and to see a burnt orange bison calf out there spastically frolicking among the grasses is just, it's unique to Yellowstone. And the return of the wolf in 1995 speaks to the wild heart of this region. And so it really is a place like no other when it comes to the lower 48 states, because it is so intact ecologically and biologically.